Today I'm going to show you how to make the Broomstick Lace stitch, and I'm using Roll With It Tweed by Red Heart Yarn. I'm also using a knitting needle, and the size is US 50, and I'm using a size K hook. So to begin, make a slip knot, place it on your hook, adjust your tension. Now there's two ways you can start the scarf. You can start by just simply chaining 20 and then putting a single crochet, or chain 21 and then skip the first stitch and place a single crochet in each stitch across and have 20. Or the way I like to do it is make a foundation single crochet. So I chain 2, going in the back bump, yarn over, insert your hook and yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, that makes your chain, yarn over, pull through 2, and that makes your single crochet. So you're actually making them at the same time. You're doing your chain and your single crochet at the same time. And the reason why I like to do this is because it makes it a little bit stretchier on the one end, your beginning end. Okay, so continue on until you have 20 foundation single crochet stitches. Now I have 20 stitches. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to count back. So counting the V's along the top, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 20 stitches. Now this is our beginning chain to make our first stitch. So I'm just going to leave this. That's not part of your counting. So start with the first V that's on top of your work. So I have 20 V's going across. So now what you do, pull this loop up, grab your knitting needle, and place the loop on the knitting needle, like so. And what you're going to do is you're going to attach a loop on each of these 20 V stitches. So it's going to end up being connected to your knitting needle like this. So to do that, so this counts as the first V. This is the first stitch right here. So we're going to go into that second stitch, or second V stitch. Insert your hook and yarn over, pull up the loop, and place it on your knitting needle. And then pull the tension back. So you want the tension on all the loops on your hook, or on your needle, to be the same. It's a little hard because I can't hold the base of the knitting needle. So now I have 3 stitches on. There's 4. Let me try to do it like this. Let's see if I can. Oops. This might be faster. Okay, so placing each loop on the knitting needle. so. So once I get to the end, I will show you what to do next. When all your loops are on your hook, it's a good idea to count and make sure you have the specified amount. So I'm supposed to have 20. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, so I have 20 loops. So I have all my stitches accounted for along the bottom. Okay, then I'm going to turn, I was working this way, and I was pulling up the loops. Then I turn my work, the needle, and I'm going to be working with 5 loops at a time. So we're going to take our crochet hook, move these up a little bit. So move up your loops towards the end of the needle and pick up 5 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm holding my yarn in the back like I normally would when I crochet. And then yarn over and pull through all 5 loops and then make a chain. So that's just to secure your work. Now I've kind of pulled it too tight here, so it's making the loops go over. So I'm going to do that again. So yarn over and pull through all 5 loops, but that first stitch that you're going to do, the first chain, don't pull this too tight, because you want all the loops to be the same height. Okay, so that looks better. So that chain 1 is just to set up my next stitches and to secure the loops, and it's only on the end that I do that. Okay, so now I'm ready to begin. I'm going to put 5 single crochet in this space. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now, and that one's done. We're going to take 5 more loops off of our knitting needle. There's 2, 4, 5. And I'm just going to yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And that's my first single crochet. There's 1. We're going to do 4 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I had 1 here and I did 4 more. So we have 5 single crochet in the next stitch. And we're going to repeat that again. Take off 5 loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, or pull through 2. And that makes 1 single crochet. And we want to put 5 single crochet in the same space. It's 3, 4, and 5. We should have 5 left on our knitting needle. So, oops. Take the 5 loops off. 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't want to stay on there. And yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. That's our first single crochet, and I'm kind of scooting it over so I have room to place the rest of my single crochets in the same space. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this completes 1 whole row. Okay, so we had the loops, and then we put the single crochets inside the loops. So we're just grouping 5 loops together for each one, and then we're putting 5 single crochet in the center of each space. So now we're ready to pick up more loops again. So I'm going to pull up my loop, drop the hook, get my needle back. Okay. It's right side is facing. I just took out my, pulled up my loop, took out my hook, and then we're just going to place it right on there and pull the tension down so that it's nice, not too tight, not too loose. Now to begin the next row, this one counts as our first loop. So I'm going to go through both stitches of the top of the V here, of the next stitch. You insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, place it on your needle. Pull down the tension a little bit. Go to the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, place it on your needle. Insert your hook in the next stitch. Yarn over. Is it too low? Let me see. Yarn over, pull up a loop, place the loop on your needle, and you keep repeating this all the way across until you have your 20 loops back on the knitting needle. Oops. So you can repeat it all the way across, and I'll meet you back over here. So I should have 20, so I'm going to count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Alright, so again I'm going to turn my work around, get my working tail to the back, slide up the work a little bit towards the end of the needle, take off 5 loops, yarn over, pull through, not too tight, chain 1, and then I'll pull the tension down on that chain a little bit, and place 5 single crochet in the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're just going to repeat this across. And you can keep going, keep on making your rows as long as you would like. And I have the scarf here. It's not quite done, but to give you an idea, this is the back. Here's the front. Pretty. And this yarn is really, really pretty because it changes colors. So you don't have to break your yarn and change colors. So the yarn does all the work for you. Some purple, and then it changes to this pink with some blue. And then some really pretty green with gray. This is a really, really pretty yarn. So the name of this one is, let me see. Oh, here's the label. Wildflower. And here's the information. It's called Roll With It Tweed. So I hope you have enjoyed learning how to make broomstick lace, and we'll give this a try. This is a really fun way to learn with a bigger needle, bigger yarn, number 4 worsted weight, and it's a good way to practice and make something very, very beautiful. So thank you for crocheting with me today. Have a great day.